Hello, family, friends, and all of those in between. I'm Joshua Polis, but I'm here for the marriage of Homer and Marge and how I met them at a barbecue restaurant. First off, my life has gotten better after meeting Homer, since he's so crazy and goes out adventuring so much. He made me do the same thing and get better at my life. And Marge would teach me a lot of her patience and persevering to make everything go your way, even if it doesn't. Life has never been the same ever since I met them. And I remember meeting them 10 years ago maybe? Whatever. The point being, I met them at lunch at a barbecue restaurant, and I just remember seeing this rambunctious, still having hair man jump over the counter while a barbecue worker stared at him mortified as he jumped over to grab ribs right off of the grill. Sadly, what ended up happening is after the acrobatics, he jumped over and hit his face straight on the grill, burning off all of his hair. Now, after doing all of that, a woman named Marge was in the middle of the line, seeing all this go down, and went over to put down the flames while I called an ambulance to pick him up and make sure he was okay. I went over to the hospital to make sure he was doing okay afterward, and that's where the love at first sight happened between Marge and Homer. This would eventually happen to what is in front of us today. That would lead to what's happening in front of us today. A nearly perfect couple with slight issues. Ever since then, the only thing Homer's burnt besides his house was the reactor at the plant with chocolate melting under the dashboard that one time. But at home, he's been maintaining a record of not burning down his backyard with the grill over the last year. Though, Marge would still have a couple of issues with chores around the house, but Homer would eventually help because he wanted more beer for the fridge and had to clear out some space. But he was able to understand the trouble she went through and help her through it. Marge is the perfect yin to Homer's yang, and that would lead to what we have before us right now. And it's what everybody here should strive for. A nearly perfect relationship where you're able to help each other, not just yourself. I hope that everybody in this room is able to have as much fun and happiness as the newlyweds, and those who aren't here today are able to experience a fraction of the fun, love, and energy that is felt throughout this room and nearby. So please, everyone, raise a glass to Homer and Marge as they went from friends to lovers to now newly husband and wife for now on an eternity. Thank you.
Oh,
Bravo.
good job.